It seems like AI is absolutely everywhere now, right?
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like, I swear it used to be this, oh, that's a sort of tech term that you would hear every now and then.
Right.
And now it's like every other commercial, every other app.
Mm-hmm.
So for this deep dive, we are going to try to answer the question of why now? What happened? Because it really does feel very sudden.
Yeah. It's interesting, too, because when you look into it,
Yeah.
it does seem like this perfect storm of events.
Yes, and our amazing listeners sent in some really, really fascinating articles and research papers. We're going to link to some of that in the show notes if you want to check it out.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
Really, really interesting stuff about like all of the different factors that had to come together at just the right time to make this AI boom happen.
Absolutely.
So where do we even begin? Let's break down this perfect storm.
Well, one thing that comes to mind, think about your phone right now.
Okay.
Like the phone in your pocket. How much power does that thing have?
A lot more than I probably even
You've
realized.
probably got more computing power than the computer that sent us to the moon.
Serious?
That's wild. So these hardware advancements are a huge part of it.
Right, because you need that power behind it to make it all work.
You need the power. But it's not just raw power. You've got to figure out how to use it, right?
Right.
And there was this research paper published back in 2017 called, get this, Attention is All You Need.
Attention is all you need. I do remember seeing that title, and I immediately thought, that sounds like a self-help book, but no, it's about AI.
Right. Not quite. It's AI, but it kind of is about attention. Basically, it changed the game in terms of how AI processes information.
Okay.
So think about it like this. Imagine you're teaching a computer to read.
Okay.
The old way of doing it, the computer would look at every single word in order,
Word by word by word. Okay.
which, it works, but it's not very efficient. This new approach, they call it the transformer.
The transformer. Okay.
The transformer, it's kind of like teaching the computer to focus on the important words in a sentence.
Oh, okay.
The key words that give you the meaning.
Yeah.
It's like, instead of reading every single word on this page, you're just picking out the important ones,
Yeah.
and you still get the meaning.
So it's understanding the context rather than just processing everything individually.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a more human-like way of understanding language.
Yeah.
And that might seem like a subtle change, but it was huge.
Huge. Oh.
Because it made AI way more efficient, way more capable.
So that's what's allowing for things like ChatGPT to exist today.
Yeah, absolutely. ChatGPT, those AI image generators that everyone's using, that all goes back to this attention breakthrough.
Wow. Okay. So we've got the powerful hardware. We've got this new way for AI to process information. What else is going on?
Well, the thing is, companies have been working on this stuff for years, behind the scenes.
Right.
They don't always come out and announce every breakthrough right away.
So it's like this whole secret stash of AI advancements just waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, exactly. Like Google, for instance,
Google, yeah.
they were developing these really powerful AI systems, but keeping them under wraps. I mean, they have their reasons, right?
Right.
Sometimes it's about timing the market, making sure the technology is ready.
It's like waiting for all the pieces to fall into place.
Exactly, but then...
Then something happens, something shifts.
Exactly. And in this case, you could argue that Microsoft, they made a big move by investing heavily in OpenAI.
And that's when the floodgates opened.
Right. Suddenly, every company's thinking, okay, we have to get in on this or we're going to be left behind.
So that explains the sudden surge of AI everywhere because everyone's trying to catch up, trying to stay ahead of the curve.
It's like a chain reaction.
It's like a chain reaction. And all of this is happening because of breakthroughs and investments that might have started, 5-10 years ago?
Even longer in some cases.
It really makes you think, if this is where we are after 5 or 10 years, what's the next 5 or 10 years going to look like?
Yeah, what's next? It's a really exciting time to be paying attention to this stuff.
It really is, and I hope this deep dive gave you a little bit of an understanding as to how we got here, to this moment in time with AI. It really is fascinating stuff.
It really is.
It really is. So what will the world look like in another 5 or 10 years? We don't know the answer, but it's definitely something to think about.